Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday. It's 9:01. It's March 18th. Yesterday, I did the final dose with Dex, where you meet Freelander, where they kidnap one of our friends. If you played single player, you would remember some of the missions. And at the end of the levels of the missions, since it's triple money, you sure make a lot of money. A lot of money. So, pretty happy with that, because it's triple money. I don't know what it is. We tell how much you would really get, but you make fairly a lot of money doing that. So, I advise you guys to, if you haven't done it, if you haven't started doing the Dex missions, you may want to start. You can do the chapter 1 by yourself for roughly about 2.5 hours. Now, the first doses are not too bad if you played single player. Then the final dose, when you do meet Freelander, it gets more mellow and stuff like that. And the first chapter is where you get the lab 6x6 lab truck, and you get the dirt bike. So it's really worth it. You get a lot of free stuff. No, you don't, and I believe you get a discount. At least in the beginning, you get a discount on the upgrade on the 6x6 lab truck. But I don't know how it is now. But it's kind of worth it. Especially at the end when you get the Freelander car. It's fairly fast. I believe it's electric. And I believe you can get some cool stuff on it. I haven't upgraded yet. I will be making a video on that. With the money I got. So pretty cool. Again, I want to apologize. I couldn't record it because I want to just get it done, and I don't want to mess with any kind of talking, because some parts got pretty upset. I did try to record it the other day, and it just didn't work the way I did, so I just deleted the recording or the live stream. And I honestly think only one person watched it, besides me being in commentary on my phone, or being in the chat thing with my phone to see if anybody comments. I have my phone up. But if I do help anybody with their final doses, I'll do a recording for them. It should all be the same stuff. You should be able to see everything they see. I should be able to see. So there's no special ink cuts for the main character. For like yourself, if you have a friend with you, should all be the same. Now, I like to do it all myself to get the big fat bonuses, if there is any. Because I know, like, on the other missions, only person who gets the big bonus is yourself, not your helpers. So, usually, if I can't do it myself, it's not like you can share the big bonus if somebody helps you. So I just usually, if I can't do it myself, I don't do it at all. But I don't mind helping other people. I really don't. I mean, if people want to help me, they don't mind if they only get, I don't know, whatever percentage it is. whatever, they can play, but I like to do it myself. That's the only way I learn how to do stuff in life, is trying to do it myself. Now, I can't work on cars. I've tried and I've failed. That's why I'm not no mechanic. But I will do plumbing work. For one, I'm not driving a plumbing job. If it leaks, I'll just turn off the water, I dry it off, and I figure this out. Can't do that with a car. You all of a sudden you think you got your car fixed. You're driving all the road, all of a sudden, boom, it breaks down. You're 40 miles away. What are you gonna do? You're gonna have to call a tow truck. They're gonna charge you who knows amount of money to hook it up, and who knows how much amount of money to take you home. So yeah, you can look for, you can might do trial and error on that. But the thing is, that trial and error can cost you $100 to $300 for a tow man. Imagine what mood the company's in, I guarantee it. Because I know some days, when I was working at the bumper shop, we'd be doing one bumper, exactly identical bumper, and do another bumper, exactly identical to that bumper, but a little bit more work. Say one bumper, it just needs a sand down, or remove one color and make it a primer and send it out. That could be a quick $100 bill. Where, say, if I don't have to go in there and sandblast, all we're doing is taking off the clear coat, or taking off the layers, getting down to the paint, taking off the paint, almost getting to the clear coat. Well, I don't have a sandblast, and they don't have to do no repairs, no bond or anything. They're gonna take care of it, and I'll be doing a rough prime job. That could be $100. But it's where we gotta go down to the primer, we gotta fix a dent, or tear, or warp. It could be a $250 job. So it varies on all that. So, all because you bring in a front bumper on I don't know what kind of cars are out, an Audi R8. It might cost me $300 to fix your bumper. But another guy brings in an Audi R8 front bumper, but it has a rip in it. Well, that goes up, that rip can cost you $15 to fix that rip. But then, on top of that rip, I have to put Bondo on it and sand it down. That Bondo could be $15 more. So, it matters. And now, did I fix that rip with glue? Or did I fix that rip with screen and welding rod? See, now if I use glue, it could be $15. If I had to use red rod and screen, it could be $40. One welding rod's $2. And to heat all that up, well, you need propane, and you gotta heat it up. Well, the propane is $1.10 to turn it on. So then you need the electricity, that's another $1. So by the time you're done, that's a $30 job we charge to do the welding rod. Then the screen mesh is 45 cents. So sometimes it takes one welding rod to glue it back in place, another welding rod, or two welding rods to hold the screen mesh down. Then we try to smooth it out, and then put Bondo, some other background stuff. Usually we can put the welding rod straight flush. So again, it varies on price. But if you're a return customer, hopefully you're not a return customer, because that means you're a bad driver. We don't like bad drivers. We don't mind helping, but we don't want you returning. or you're painting your whole car because you change the color. That's a whole different world. But coming in with hurt bumpers or hurt hoods or hurt doors, that means something happened. We don't want you returning like that. We want you to return because you want to change the color of your car, and it's more cheaper for you. Like I said, all we're doing is putting a primer and a paint, or just a primer. It's gonna be so much cheaper, almost 60% cheaper. Like I said, I can do a bumper right now for $100, just a drug prime. But if I'm gonna paint it, it could be $300. But then, if you have any warps, dents, and tears, just re-prime it before paint, it could cost you $300. It could be $200 repairs, and the $100 for the prime. Then if you want to paint it, it could be another $200, $300, $400. Measure what color you're getting. Measure what kind of brand you're getting. But what we really tell people is we give name brands, and they give us our codes. A code of the name brands will help with the dealer. You could go to your dealer and maybe get a different style paint, what's still going to match your car, but you're still going to have a dull finish from how old your car is. We always recommend, if you're going to get now if it's a bumper, and it really don't matter because it's in front and back, but if it's a hood, whatever. But if it's next to another part, like a fender, a door, or a side rail, we recommend the whole car gets painted. But the good thing about that is, if we're painting your whole car and we're painting the door, or hood, or fender, or side rail, you're going to get a discount on your whole car. Because if your whole car all it needs is sanded, no sandblasting, no fixing, maybe a little bit of chop Bondo or scratch Bondo, whatever, no big deal. You could probably get away with painting a decent 4-door car for under $1,000. So it's fairly cool. Now, then, if the guy's really happy, say the boss is really happy and his employees are really happy, they might even do it for $750 to go over there. But then they're dealing with their profits. So, and that sucks when it comes out of my profit or his son's profit or his own. That's what really has to vary on stuff like that. So we're always very careful on what discounts we give people, because you can only give out so many a month before you become broke. Same thing about playing a video game. You only can help so many people, then they take advantage of it. You have all these people doing all these missions, then they take advantage thinking they're going to be with you all the time. No, yeah, they get a small cut, but they still get paid. So, and yeah, guys, you got to think. You get a lot of RP in them games, and there is lose money. Them characters you kill, they do drop $16 sometimes. One guy when I was doing the mission, dropped $89. I was like, holy crap, $89. That's fairly high. Because when I go to the store, I'm paying with debit card or my credit card. And I got money to replace, the credit card. It's not like I don't have any money. I'll go buy $200 worth of groceries on the credit card and pay payments, pay $30 a month for payments. No, we had the money for it, but it's a lot easier having a credit card, especially if somebody tries to rob you. You got money, you're losing that money. You can't prove you had that kind of money. But a credit card, somebody steals your wallet, hey, who cares? They got your card. they can't steal your identity because you got an identity theft. You got a security identity theft on yourself. So another thing is, who carries their social security card on them? Nobody. I don't. You know where I carry my social security card? In my head. So, and same thing, yeah, okay, they know where you live. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah? I got a few dogs. Likes to save my life. Like, and again, you've got credit cards, or debit cards. You can get new ones. And you can cancel your credit cards and get new numbers. Takes 30 seconds to call your thing. Now, some people have direct text. It says, hey, turn off my card for emergencies. Boom. You text this 4-digit code or 5-digit code. Boom. They ask you why. Turn off card. Card gets turned off right to that morning or that afternoon. Call them up when you're free of getting harassed, getting your stuff stolen from you, getting a gun stuck to your head or a knife stuck to your throat, and give them your stuff. And you hear it, boom, get rid of it. And when you get home, after talking to the cops, blah, 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 hopefully they catch the son of a gun, and you go from there. Then you go home and tell them you want a new card, get a new ID, tell them what happened. Then they make sure they get better security for your card. Then they send you a card with no numbers, just with a barcode. So it's really cool. But I'm gonna take these dogs in, feed them, and start my day.